Selenite, yes. I got it over here.
Šupata kada nakata ito. Kisita tanani ito. This is my tiny baby one. That's all padded and safe travels. Tiny baby one, tiny baby one, tiny.
Healing work as well. That's nice.
It's in a triangle too.
Oh.
It's smaller. That's why I bought it.
That is sweet.
My other one. It's good for psychic surgery also. Yes, cool.
No, yeah. Don't point that thing at me. I don't want to.
I can feel that thing when you point that.
Nice. Feels nice. Ursula, do you know why you're so wiped out right now? What's your deal, huh?
It could be because it's late at night.
All right. Well, I'll try.
It's also, I think, because in the last few days I seem to have been getting a ton of activations.
Right.
It's like what I have to do.
Get out of here. That's all I've been doing all week. That's why I haven't done anything. I'm just like, shh.
Okay, guys. So the reason we're here tonight is we want to take advantage. I got a reading from Vanessa yesterday, and in it was like you're supposed to pay attention to the lunar phases and take advantage of them. And I was like, well, wait, isn't there something happening tomorrow, right? Because this was just yesterday. And so that's kind of the genesis of what we're doing here today. It's supposed to be a good moon for manifesting. So if we're paying attention to the lunar phases and what they're for, then we want to take advantage of the kind of the manifesting powers of this particular super new moon. Okay, so we just want to take a moment and we're going to bring into fruition or cause things to become solid that we're hoping for. Generally speaking, you don't have to. In Shelly's case, we'll ask that her job happens, but generally speaking, what we want to do is, you can just ask for abundance, or you can just ask for the freedom that abundance would bring, right? Because that's what you really want, right? For a lot of us, we want to be able to go where we're called, to go where spirit needs us. I know Leonie has this problem. She's supposed to go to certain places, and she needs to manifest the ability to do that. And that's kind of where I feel like I'm at, is that I want to be able to go to places that need activations and just go there and do it. Whether it be a portal that needs to be opened or a ley line that needs to be repaired or a vortex needs to be fixed. We've been able to do a lot of that remotely, but I'm just feeling like I want to be able to hear spirit and to have them say, we need you in, Georgia or Alabama or Arkansas or whatever it might be, and to be able to go there, have that freedom, right? So that's what we're really wanting to focus on today so far for all of us. And anything in there that you want or need that isn't included in that, you can certainly add that in your mind. This one's very short. And I'll say it just kind of slowly. You guys can follow along in your minds if you want. Ursula or Mitch, if you feel like you want to add in some light language at any point, whether it's in the middle or at the end or anything like that, you know, whatever can help us with the manifestation or the activations, then that's all certainly welcome and encouraged. Like I said, this one's very short here. We'll just take a nice deep breath, cleansing. Let it in, let it out, and relax. All right, I'm going to request the presence of Saint Germain and all the other beings who would like to aid us in ensuring that this manifestation proclamation only achieves the highest good for all, in alignment with the goals of our higher selves, guides, personal ascension teams, and Source Create. We're gathered here today under this beautiful super new moon to use its energies to manifest our freedom. We manifest freedom from debt and all other ties or bonds that restrict our freedom in any way. We manifest freedom of movement and the ability to travel as desired, by ourselves or as requested by Spirit. We manifest the ability to visit locations that have portals, vortices, ley lines that are in need of opening, activating, repair, or attention of any kind that serves the highest good of all. We manifest the ability to be in the places where people might need us as way showers or helpers. We manifest our abilities to be part of the solution and to help the planet and all its applicable residents with the ascension process. In accordance with these proclamations of freedom, we manifest the ability to hear the call of our guides, the call of the planet, the call of Spirit, the call of Source, that allows us to know where and when we can best apply ourselves towards these ends. We manifest all forms of positive universal abundance. And finally, we manifest the ability to feel the flow, and to be in flow with the energies of karma and abundance, so that we may be assured that our actions and locations are serving the highest good at all times. Amen.
Amen. So be it.
Super short and sweet, right? Let's see if I have one other one here. Oh, this is the other one I'm going to do. Just a minute. Mitch, Ursula, do you guys want to add any light language to that? For freedom, for manifestation, for activation of our ability to hear the call, to activate our ability to be in the flow, to always be in the right place, the right time, as Spirit needs us to be.
Después, kapag ito ko ta esena, o manihita, una hita ko suta. Batake tuta, bonona ya shapatuto, tayena neto. E amono ya te, mundo ko, hona ya ta, hona ya papana na ese, tuna ya ta. Hona ya to, shota ka tone, papana to. Mona eto, sekato, patene he. E nakayo. Monanehe no sapanane toto e to shamanoho ke panano ashate hena ahina aigatoko.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so I'm going to do this other one here too real quick, as long as we're all here. This is more of a generic freedom one that I made a while back. You don't have to follow along in your mind with this one. I'll go through a little quicker, but hopefully by the end of it, you'll feel the power and the energy of it. God, help us all to set each other free, free from bondage, free from ownership, free from jealousy, free from insecurity, free from the mistakes of our collective past together, free to love in the most meaningful ways, so that we may enjoy a life that is not ruled by fear, so we may experience connections based on freedom, so we may truly know what an unconditional love is like. Allow us to be covered in the violet flame. Let it remind us to forgive each other and ourselves. Let it be the means of delivering and feeling mercy. Let it guide us to walk a different path from the ones that have not worked in the past. I stand in my light. I stand in my love. I stand in my serenity. I stand in my divinity. I remind myself that divinity is not kingship. I do not seek to rule or control. Divinity means that I acknowledge the light that I am. I embody the best version of this light that I possibly can. I let this light shine as a beacon for the world and myself. Let it guide me and light my path. Before I make a word or an action, I ask myself, does it serve the light? Is it selfish? Does it give freedom or does it take freedom? Does it align with unconditional love? I acknowledge the mistakes I've made and apologize for them. It is who I used to be. I have chosen a different path now. I walk in the light. I invite transformation. I invoke the manifestation of my highest destiny. Amen. All right.
That's lovely.
Ui, karna, torna, tarna, tashi, karato, tarana, tira, tatu. Orina, karitanti, karsina, karapora, kananari, yarastira, tatara, tatura, dana, taratu. me kara kiura sera te mara kura nei kara te sina korti da kara tiura kara tatara tatara. O reto kara tutora te pari te kara tutora te porpa te para. Para te tora te kara tutora te tara tutora te tatara. Para te tutora te tora te tai kara te kara kata kurtu korru tutora te tora te ti. Purtita prtator po prtapata krta porre porri. Carmeno narantora nana. Parintora nana. Toe no nana pakarete nata. Tokorino nana arta. Pare coro corchi artiero corta parto. Paringa dorore carrenda crana crenga porto tiro toro porto. Hari kanto tirantar to kantira tankurita karan.
Mitch, is there anything you want to add to that? Seem like you're in the zone. You do with abundance.
Yes, of course. Papa pane papa te kisa sana papa ne de ko papa ne de ke te ka to papa ne ke papa ne ko. O mai to she papa ne te ke to mai to. So papa ne to ne ke papa ne to pa ke to kona ke to. Desh papa ne te ke ta na to. Omaeto tupeketo maehoma aeto konsana eto na muana neto toshkregeta duto kurma hena eto paneta toto ne sopata toto kospana ne pata jana tekete Doshkere patana na hena hote shikena kesa na upata kato goshkere kapana etna neka bana hona esena moskrene kotash konto se patano noskrere te katama to shanten de esena eto kona botukesa nesh kontana eta gotsa tadana eta.
That tickled. Shelley,
Yeah.
say what you want to manifest for yourself.
I want to
Say something.
manifest this job, that it
Alright,
falls through and becomes a whole.
What do you want for everybody else that's here that's listening?
I want everyone to prosper, come into their full health, strength, and power to be the best they can be, at one with Source, and
Nice.
know who you are.
Yes, we love it. We love it. All right, you guys. I feel like doing it in a group was very powerful. Showing so much energy. Go ahead, Ursula. Ooh, so good, you guys. So good.
I could feel that in my third eye, Ursula.
I feel it in my
Beautiful
heart.
song.
So pretty.
The one Mitch was doing, when I felt like I felt it in all the chakras way up here, like going way up.
Got goosebumps all over.
I have no idea how my voice did that. Just saying.
I was wondering too.
No idea what?
How my voice managed to do that.
It was great. You did great.
That's why, yeah. That's when you know it's not you. I mean, I know it's not me anyway, but.
Ora no kumayena karata. Karina kusori kana karano. Makara katura kasanti kanonaranaka. Orina koratando ko nakare nanaga. O nakate akanti no konayana. Orina ka de kon torida tara konana. turun, tu. Kumara, tapar, ketira, tora, katar, tar. Ui, tu corto, ui, tor, tu. Purna kantor to kurtorna tantira taranta kena karanto ta Purenta krina karanto tira na ta Karintara natina karo takaritina karanta tata ramba kinda karato. Hara kuonak tikanto tarntu koronto ko. Cosina. Caritana. Pronto, macarati, dora, corata, caranta, cora.
So nice. So very nice.
was like, okay, this is what I got. I think this is accurate. Yeah. So it's like raise your vibration, like work on it, then anchor it down, and then
Yeah.
ta-da. I mean, that's what it felt like.
Yeah. I'm right there with
started
that.
laughing. And then she did the same thing in this last one where she was like, like, woo.
I swear, I think Ursula had like 7 different
At least.
people or languages come through her, at least. Yeah, like she went through a lot of different ones.
I felt like there were some seriously low voiced dudes having
Dragging?
a chat. Oh my god, no, because she did. Oh my god, she's gonna be toast. Maybe she'll be toast. I'm not gonna put that on you,
It doesn't thrash her as bad as it does you, actually.
but the yeah, there were like, what was it? It was like, oh, the birds and dragons and angels. Birds, dragons, and angels. Yeah, right, just like one after the other. It was very funny. It's neat.
Ursula, do you have any feelings about any of the stuff that you said? What it meant, or what it meant to you, or what kind of vibrations or feelings you were giving off there? I know you went through a lot of stuff.
The dragons had a lot to say.
Ooh, there she is.
It always wipes out the computer.
Okay, so the question is how much of that did you have a feeling for as far as what you were, but
There was a part I know where I actually literally was connecting to the moon energy. I was making a connection to bring the moon energy down on top of us.
Is that at the end?
No, that was earlier in the
Okay.
first, quite close to the beginning of the first set.
Okay.
But yeah, towards the end, just as you described, raise your frequency, raise your frequency, raise your frequency, bring it down, bring it down. That, yeah, absolutely. That was exactly what was going on.
and I feel like everybody being together and adding their energy into each other kind of empowered each other.
I think there was a certain amount of clearing spaces.
I felt it here a whole lot. Right here. Definitely, I could feel it because you're just sitting there. All of a sudden, you feel things on your forehead. It's like I went to Kelly like this.
Yeah, she was. Really was. Yeah, I saw that. And
I thank everyone and all the beings. I'm blessed to be a part of you guys.
so after hearing this and seeing that too, I probably will make something out of this. I'll shorten it down a little bit. I'll probably make something to put on Ursula's little 15-person channel. It's just all our friends there, anyways.
Perfect.
That's okay with you? Okay.
Yes.
But
Okay.
I don't know. I don't understand where these are coming from, man, because it's so flat up there. Unless it just freaking rained 5 minutes ago, which I don't see no clouds, but it don't make no sense that there would be like 5 waterfalls on this thing. They would run out of water in a heartbeat. But anyways, there's you fly out of Sao Paulo and you go to this little village where they have guides and they can get you up to the top of this thing. And then
Wow.
and the whole thing is made of crystal, of quartz. I'm just like, what would the vibration be like on top of that sucker?
Imagine singing on top of that. Paul.
Right? The whole thing would resonate.
Yeah, it'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
You'd probably disintegrate though.
2,800 meters, so that's almost 9,000 feet, right? Actually, now I'm looking at like 3 meters in a foot, something like that, or 3 meters in a yard. Okay, so that wouldn't be right. No, yeah, 3 feet in a meter. So this thing's going to be like
What?
almost 9,000 feet high.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really good.
It's so interesting. Its structure is insane.
Yeah, like what natural thing made this giant hunk of square quartz go?
Well, and then it's got like roof lines
Yeah.
and flat again.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there ever was a civilization attached to that. I mean, if that was, I wonder. I wonder if it was a landing pad though for aliens.
Right.
I mean, they may have sliced that shit off.
Oh, this must be how you can get up there from this side. Look at that. That's how you get up there. I wanted to see where it said that was.
That's probably where the water
Venezuela,
comes
Guyana,
from.
and Brazil says the mystical mountain. What'd you say?
That's probably where the water comes from. It's probably continually been fed it from the clouds.
The condensation.
Yes.
That's a lot of water though. I mean,
Oh,
look at those.
you can see the whole
Oh,
waterfall.
buddy.
Did you see that?
Check it. No.
Oh, look at this.
It's a little flying baby turtle.
Oh, there's a lake, I guess. Oh, look how clear it is. See how clear that water is?
Look, that is beautiful.
What the hell? I told you there was a lake in the middle of it.
Yeah, you were right. It's not very big, though. Look how tiny that is. It's not big enough to feed all those waterfalls.
Yeah, screw it. Natural springs are weird though. If there's a natural spring right on it, spring up, they bubble up, they have movement. But that is so
Look how high the
cool.
spring would have to go up to get to the top of this thing. It wouldn't make any sense. Why would a spring go to the top of that unless something was sucking it up?
Why wouldn't Mother Gaia herself put the water up there? You know how she can
Only
flow.
way. That
Seriously,
gorgeous.
Kelly, that happens. That's how you get spring water. It comes from the deep middle of the dark deep, and it like bubbles up throughout
out. That's how springs work.
Look at that. Look at that waterfall just blowing all around like that. It's so cool.
Oh, wow.
It's all, whoa. Like, why is this orange on the side there?
Rough.
But how cool would it be to have like a tent up here and just be watching these clouds down below you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That is insanely amazing.
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. I wonder what the wind is like.
And there again, and yeah, look at you can see the wind because the waterfall is all moving around again.
Oh, there's a. Oh, I see.
I wonder if that's high speed or if that's regular speed. That's got to be sped up, huh?
That's high
That's
speed
sped up,
for
yeah.
sure.
And look, as soon as they come off the mountain, they disappear. So it's like the mountain. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's so wicked.
Wow.
Oh, the inspiration for Arthur Conan Doyle's novel, The Lost World. They also said in one of the other movies, they said that it inspired Avatar.
Two
Or
and
at
a
least
half
some of the scenes in Avatar.
days of hiking.
But The Lost World was also a show when I was a kid. Remember, it was about
Yes.
dinosaurs and they had crystals that would glow. I was so in love with that show. Oh my gosh.
Now, look, you have to take a guide if you want to go there.
2.5 days to come up, another 2 days to come down, and they tell you to spend at least 2 days on top.
For
Oh,
sure.
wow.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can only get to this village with like a small plane from
Wow.
Sao Paulo that flies like once a day.
Wow. I think I need
That's
to put
so
that on my
amazing.
bucket list.
Right? Can you think you
I
can get
haven't,
up to the
I still
top?
haven't, I still haven't built that list, but that has to go on it.
Wow.
I'm
Plan to spend a
so
night in
curious.
Santa Elena.
Do you know, I
I'm
used
getting,
to
I'm
live in
getting there's
Vancouver.
dinosaurs there.
Are you really? Well, I mean, because they have guides go there. You think somebody would know about that? But it makes sense because people like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, they know things. You know what I mean? These guys that make these movies, it's like Matt Groening, right? I mean, these guys just know shit. And George Lucas, the guy who made Star Wars, he just knows stuff.
Really? I think these might be tree.
9,000 feet high. Wow.
Can you imagine? That's
Look how
insane.
flat that is up there. God, that's amazing. And that water is the purest water ever because it just goes straight from the clouds, boom, there.
Yeah. Every day it
Kind of
rains.
like the Amazon.
On top of the mountain, it rains almost every day,
Yeah.
washing away most of the nutrients for plants to grow and creating a unique landscape on the bare sandstone surface. Interesting. So that's why there's no plants, because it rains every day.
Sandstone.
Yeah, it says sandstone there, you're right.
I mean, sand is a bunch of silica.
Sand is what?
Silica.
Silica, that's right.
So basically quartz. No, but you're right, yeah, it fits my theory of a silicon tree getting turned into carbon, petrified. Let's get back to the mountain though. Yeah, this is badass. Oh, there's only one easy way up. It's a natural staircase like a ramp. That's that one we saw going up the side.
Mhm.
And it actually didn't look that hard. But 9,000 feet is 9,000 feet too. You know, the,
2.5 days of hiking is a lot.
yeah, up on Mount Hood in Oregon, the timber line was at 7,000 feet. So above 7,000 feet, trees couldn't grow anymore.